It's good to see everyone here tonight. We have here with us a special guest coming all the way from Alaska and here to talk about family inherited risk factors affecting young people between the ages of 20 to 25 years old. Please let me introduce the wonderful Sarah Palin.
It's good to be on your show, Larry. I am such a huge fan. I could not help but notice how much older you are looking these days. How's your health?
Well, Sarah, I feel fine, but I could not help but wonder if I am missing something I cannot see.
By not being able to see, you're referring to family inherited health factors. Family inherited health factors are genetic traits passed down from generation to generation. This affects the family environment and common behaviors that make the family vulnerable to certain health factors such as obesity, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes.
Yes. I, like many of the people in the audience, understand that family history is an important part of staying healthy, but are not fully aware of the consequences associated with inherited genetic traits.
Larry, did you know that in a recent CDC survey more than 96% of Americans were aware of some sort of family health risk? 1/3 of those same people did not consult a doctor about it or take proper measures to reduce the problem.
Wow. That's interesting. What is it that people are unaware of about these family health risks?
It might come as a surprise to many, but close family members share genes, behaviors, lifestyles, and even environments. Together, all of these risk factors can contribute to the development of chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and in worse cases, cancer. While sometimes these risk factors do not develop into a chronic disease, that can bring about serious health conditions like high blood pressure or high cholesterol. Close relatives affected by these diseases and conditions bring certain risk factors to me, you, the viewers, and all audience members here tonight.
So just because I do not have a disease or a health problem, any close relatives in my family that do merit these health conditions or diseases could contribute to me developing a serious problem?
That is correct, Larry.
What can the viewers and myself do to avert inherited diseases or health problems?
The first step would be to talk to immediate relatives like sisters, brothers, and parents. Next, viewers can ask secondary relatives such as aunts, uncles, and their children along with grandparents about any known conditions that run within the family. These conditions could lead to greater health problems such as inherited diseases. This is especially important in the younger generations where most 20 to 25-year-olds feel invincible.
Well, I wish I would have known about how much family history plays a part in family health problems, diseases, and cancers. So Sarah, being a mama bear, have you told your cubs about your family history and their risk for certain diseases and cancers?
I was so excited to educate my children on family history that while out back, standing by the lake, showing them Russia from my house, I forgot what the Bush doctrine was. Ooh, excuse me, I got off track for a second. Anywho, my family and I had a long chat about their aunties, uncles, and grandparents' family health history.
So Sarah, I am sure you would agree with me that with summertime coming up, this would be a great time to talk with family members about family risk factors and steps that can be taken to prevent inherited diseases and health conditions. Quickly, what are some of the questions people can ask at family barbecues or gatherings?
You know, one of my favorite questions to ask around the table is, do any of my family members have chronic illness such as heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, or cholesterol? This kind of question jumps right out at you and gets down to the nitty-gritty. Other questions could be, is there a risk factor for developing cancer or strokes? Asking, how old were grandma and grandpa when they died? What was the cause of death? How old were they when they developed symptoms? These are all great questions to ask before your next visit to your primary care doctor to determine the preventions one should take to stay healthy and active.
I think you have touched on some great points here, Sarah. Any last pointers, tips, or words of wisdom?
Risks for common diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and cancer can be found out by consulting with family members. If you are curious or feel something is not right with your body, please get a checkup at your local doctor. Your doctor can evaluate you for certain risk factors, family histories, and recommend action to be taken to reduce health disparities or premature death.
Sarah, it was great to have you on the show tonight. We hope you come back again soon.
Thanks, Larry.